Hello everyone. Can you hear us? Yeah.
Andrea Woolf. Andrea Woolf is the founder of Ignited Women of Impact, a vibrant community of women entrepreneurs ready to change the world. She is also a speaker, recent cancer survivor, and coach extraordinaire who inspires women to stand out, speak up, and shine in their business and entire life. Andrea is the author of Ignite Your Life, How to Get From Where You Are to Where You Are Want to Be, as well as Simple Wisdom for Super Smart Women, making it through cancer and other life challenges. She is also the international best-selling co-author of The Art of Leadership and the Power of You. So now we will play the pre-recorded session of Andrea Wool. So if you have any questions, you can message in the chat so that we can respond. She can respond. Thank you.
Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round. My mission is to inspire. My mission is my mission is
ఎవరుంటున్నారు బయట ఎవరుంటున్నారు
Good morning, fabulous women of the WYN community. It's an absolute joy to be here today with you. Give yourself a round of applause for being here. My name is Andrea Woolf. I am a speaker, best-selling author, founder of Ignited Women of Impact, recent cancer survivor, and coach extraordinaire. My mission is to inspire women just like you to stand out, speak up, and shine in their business and entire life. I believe strongly that there are no accidents, that my early career laid the groundwork for me to discover my purpose, what I am here on the planet to do, and to step into my dream life, launching my own business as a zesty business and personal coach over 25 years ago. What a difference. I have been at the helm of my own ship, ongoingly stretching and growing, and I have truly loved every minute of every day ever since. I'm also happy to say I'm a breast cancer survivor. What it took was to believe it was possible, pay attention to where I was focusing, and be my own best advocate. So why should any of this be of importance to you? Well, it's significant because, like you, I have faced life storms, tackled adversities, and emerged from them stronger, wiser, and with a renewed sense of purpose. And the insights I've gained, well, they're not mine alone. They belong to each of us, to all women who've ever dared to dream, to challenge, to lead. I think of the numerous challenges we as women often encounter, especially as we advance in our businesses and lives. The unspoken expectations, the self-imposed limitations, and the fine balance we're expected to maintain between our business and personal lives. And then there's the occasional self-inflicted doubt that whispers, questioning our strength, our worth, our ability to lead. It's a narrative many of us are all too familiar with. Can you relate? Especially as we age and face society's misplaced perceptions about our value and potential. This is precisely why it's my greatest wish that you find this talk invaluable. We're going to delve deep into the essence of leadership and then unearth the keys to impactful and transformative leadership. I'll cover how to face challenges head on, how to navigate through the labyrinth of societal norms, and how to emerge as authentic, strong, and influential leaders. Moreover, as we progress, I'll share with you some indispensable tips that have served me well and can serve you too in leading the feminine way. So, ladies, I urge you, if ever there was a moment to lean in, truly engage, this is it. Pull out your pen and paper, as what I'm about to share is not just for passive listening. It's for introspection, for active engagement, to use right away. This session is a call to action, a blueprint for every woman who has ever desired to successfully lead with authenticity, grace, and impact. In the words of Maya Angelou, each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women. Let's stand up together, charting a course for leadership that is intrinsically ours, distinctly feminine, and unapologetically powerful. From my very first full-time job, I worked directly with either managers, senior executives, or business owners. This was where I was destined to be. With hindsight, it gave me the enormous opportunity to learn all about leadership experientially, which is my favorite learning style, both from non-communicative, unappreciative, and mediocre leaders, as well as amazing, inspiring, and phenomenal leaders. I realized early on that I would never want to be that mediocre leader, disconnected from my team, not including them in visioning or planning, and expecting them to be psychic to boot. There is only one way I can be, learned from my wonderfully perfectionist mother at an early age, and that is to give 100% effort to everything I do, nothing less. In addition, I am extremely loyal, at times way over the top. In more than one position, I overstayed for years, even though I had stood still both role-wise and reward. Have you ever done this? From these varied experiences, I started to get much clearer. I began to grasp the true essence of leadership. It dawned on me that being a leader was not merely about the accolades on the wall or the designated seat at the helm of a boardroom. No, true leadership transcended these superficial markers. Effective leadership, I came to realize, is deeply rooted in three core principles: connection, collaboration, and community. Now, I'd like to guide you through a brief reflection exercise. So first, go ahead and find a comfortable position. And now take a deep breath or two to center yourself, just like that. So next, recall a moment when you felt disconnected in a room full of people. Remember the feeling when it seemed as if your voice was submerged beneath a tide of louder opinions. Let the memory surface. Recognize the emotions attached to it and hold it gently in your awareness. Now, contrast that with a time when you felt truly seen, heard, and valued, a moment where your voice was not just acknowledged, but celebrated, where the atmosphere was one of harmonious collaboration rather than competition. Feel the difference between the two scenarios. Reflect on how the energy shifts, how your inner state changes, and how one environment can be so vastly different from the other. Real leaders, dear leaders, cultivate spaces where every individual feels valued, where the strength isn't just derived from the loudest voice, but from the symphony of all voices combined. I invite you to keep these reflections in mind. Remember that every time you step into a leadership role, be it in your business, family, or community, you, yes, you have the power to create either of these scenarios. So build spaces where everyone feels seen, heard, and cherished. This realization became my compass, guiding my decisions, influencing my actions, and molding the leader I aspired to become. Every interaction became an opportunity to connect, every project a platform for collaboration, and every success, no matter how small, a testament to the strength of community. Ladies, if you think about it, isn't that precisely why we're here today? To strengthen our connections, to foster a spirit of true collaboration, and to fortify this incredible community of empowered women. This gathering is not just a conference. It's a clarion call for us all to rise, lead, and shine together. As we delve deeper into today's session, I urge each of you to keep these principles at the forefront of your minds. Hold on to them, reflect on them, and as we explore keys and tips for impactful leadership, think about how they resonate with your personal journey. Remember, the world doesn't just need more leaders. It yearns for compassionate, connected, and community-driven leaders. Now, I'm excited to share my 6 keys to impactful leadership. They have shaped my journey and can guide you in yours. Since I am an experiential learner, these 6 keys are not just made up. They come from being tested and proven in my business and life. The first key is be the visionary. Craft your vision and let everyone see themselves in it. In today's fast-paced world, being a leader often feels like you're standing at the helm of a ship in a tumultuous sea. There's chaos, challenges, and a cacophony of voices. It can be overwhelming, but here lies the power of a visionary. Imagine if, amidst this vast ocean, you had a clear, shining lighthouse guiding you. That is your vision. As a visionary leader, your task is to design a future that resonates with everyone. It's a tapestry of dreams, aspirations, and values where each person can find their own place. Have you ever been so captivated by someone's vision that you felt it spoke directly to you? It's because the most impactful visions are those that are personal yet universal. They touch individual hearts while uniting diverse minds. When everyone sees themselves in your vision, they don't just become followers, they become co-creators. They take ownership, they feel invested, and most importantly, they believe in the journey ahead. And when you have a collective that truly believes, there's no storm too great, no challenge too daunting. So as you step into the role of a visionary, remember, it's not just about looking forward. It's about bringing everyone along with you towards a brighter, shared future. The second key is valuing people. People are the essence of any endeavor. Value them in every aspect of your life. It's easy in our modern age, with its heavy emphasis on technology, metrics, and tangible results, to forget the human element. We become engrossed in the what and the how, often overlooking the who. But it's the who that infuses passion, creativity, and dedication. It's the who that brings an idea to life. Valuing people goes beyond just acknowledging their presence or contributions. It means actively seeking their perspectives, understanding their aspirations, and fostering an environment where they feel seen, heard, and appreciated. It's about building a culture of trust where every individual knows that they matter, not just for their output, but for who they are as a person. Think back to a time when someone truly valued you. How did it make you feel? Energized, motivated, and loyal, right? When people feel valued, they give their best, not out of obligation, but out of genuine desire. In every aspect of your life, whether professional or personal, remember this. People are not just assets or numbers on a spreadsheet. They are the essence, the driving force. And when you value them, not only do you uplift them, but you also elevate your entire endeavor to unprecedented heights. The third key is show care and acknowledgement. A simple thank you can go a long way. We live in a world that moves at breakneck speed, with endless tasks to complete, goals to achieve, and challenges to conquer. It's easy to get lost in the whirlwind of it all. Amidst this hustle, a fundamental human need often gets overlooked: the need to be acknowledged and appreciated. Think of the last time you put in extra effort on a project, held the door for someone, or simply listened to a friend in need. How did it feel when your efforts went unnoticed? Conversely, how did it feel when someone took a moment to say, "Thank you," or "I appreciate what you just did"? Has this ever happened to you? That small gesture, often taking mere seconds, has the power to transform someone's entire day. It sends a clear message: I see you, I value what you bring to the table. You matter. Recognition isn't just a fleeting feel-good moment. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued and motivated to do their best. In conclusion, never underestimate the power of a simple thank you. It's a small gesture with huge rewards. As you go through life, remember to acknowledge those around you. A world where people feel seen and appreciated is a world where everyone thrives. The fourth key is stay true to your values. I once had to make a difficult choice between job security and my integrity. It was then that I realized the power of living one's values. Yes, living them. I was working for a husband and wife team in their small manufacturing company, primarily for the wife. To say the least, she was not the easiest person to work for, regularly moody and prickly. Somehow, though, I managed to successfully sustain with her for almost 3 years. Yes, 3 whole years. One fine day, she called me into her office, looking more uncomfortable than usual. Not looking me in the eye, she handed me a document, and talking faster than usual, she asked me to white out one line and replace it with different data and a larger dollar amount. And then copy it. It was only when I got back to my desk that I realized that this was an insurance claim form and that she was asking me to alter it. I felt a pit in my stomach, and it took me no more than 10 seconds to realize that there was no way I could do anything that was so not okay. I have come to know that my top 3 values are firstly integrity, then love, and thirdly full self-expression. At the same time, I was extremely concerned as I needed the job. I was supporting family members at the time. So I took a deep breath and immediately went back to her office to let her know as tactfully as I could that there was no way I could do it, as I'm not honest just sometimes when it's convenient. I'm honest all of the time. And I handed the document back to her. She, in turn, turned red and purple, and I thought that the end was nigh. If looks could kill, I wouldn't be here right now. I immediately went to her husband's office to let him know, and he listened, nodding, then told me not to worry. It would all be okay. Well, while that turned out to be true, and I did not get fired, it actually served as the catalyst for me to start looking that very same day for my next adventure, for which I will be forever grateful. I learned from this experience to stay true to myself no matter what, to walk my talk and to live my values. And I have done that very, very, very consciously ever since. In a world filled with fleeting temptations and short-lived gratifications, our values are the anchor that keeps us grounded. The question then is not whether we have values, but how diligently we uphold them, especially when tested. In closing, I encourage each of you to reflect on your core values. Identify your top 3 and stand by them unwaveringly. Remember, true success isn't just about achieving goals. It's about achieving them while staying true to who you are. The 5th key is trust. This is a two-way street. Be trustworthy and extend trust to others. Trust is the hidden cornerstone of relationships that binds teams, partnerships, and communities together. At its core, trust is a two-way street. First, it's about being trustworthy, consistently delivering on promises, acting with integrity, and being transparent. Second, it's about extending trust to others, having faith in their abilities and intentions, empowering them to excel. Reflect on your trust journey. Are you consistently trustworthy? Do you actively extend trust to those around you? In human interactions, trust is both the risk speak louder than words. It's not just about what you say from a stage or write in a memo. Leading by example is your responsibility. Every decision and action sets a precedent, revealing your values. So think about it. Words may inspire briefly, but actions leave a lasting impact. They shape perceptions, influence behavior, and build trust. When leaders show commitment, integrity, and care, it motivates others to do the same. So ask yourself, are your actions aligning with your words? Are you setting an example that inspires others to excel? Great leaders aren't just heard, they're seen, followed, and remembered for the legacy they create. Every one of us has a tapestry of experiences woven from moments of triumph and trials. These experiences aren't just episodes, they're chapters that contribute to our ever-evolving story. In my own narrative, I recall navigating the intricate maze of the corporate world. There were corners of shadow and light, times when I had to confront dishonesty head on, challenging instances where I had to be my own fiercest advocate, pushing for recognition and worth I knew I deserved. Each twist and turn, each obstacle was a lesson waiting to be grasped. But the corporate labyrinth wasn't the only challenge I faced. A more personal battle arrived when I was diagnosed with cancer. Instead of viewing it as a dead end, I used it as an impetus to shine even brighter. It was a brutal teacher indeed, but it honed my resilience, deepened my gratitude, and rekindled my passion and purpose in ways I could never have imagined. Now, I'd like you to take a moment for yourself. Reflect on your own challenges, those daunting mountains you've scaled or the storms you've weathered. Think about the strength you summoned, the lessons you learned, and the transformations you underwent. Recognize the incredible journey you've embarked upon and how those very challenges have shaped the remarkable woman you are today. Every challenge, every step back, every dark cloud has a silver lining. It's in these moments of adversity that our character is tested, our boundaries are pushed, and our true potential is unveiled. As we delve deeper into today's session, remember that your anecdotes, much like mine, are sources of power and inspiration. They serve as reminders that we're not just survivors, but thrivers, and that within us lies the capacity to overcome, adapt, and rise time and time again. Leadership the feminine way is to do it your way, the way that comes naturally to you. Here are 5 tips to help you step into being the highly effective, powerful leader you are destined to be. The first tip is embrace your magnificence. Radiate confidence, authority, and joy. In today's dynamic world, where leadership styles are diverse and multifaceted, leading with feminine energy offers a unique and profound edge. Yes, I just said edge. One of the core aspects of this is embracing our magnificence. So, what does that truly entail? To embrace your magnificence is to stand tall in your authenticity, to allow the beauty of your spirit, intellect, and heart to shine brightly. It's the confidence you exude when you walk into a room, the way you carry yourself, and the authority with which you express your views. However, Embracing your magnificence goes beyond just confidence and authority. It also encompasses the joy with which you approach every situation, every challenge, and every opportunity. So remember this: your magnificence is an intrinsic part of you, waiting to be fully acknowledged and unleashed. Embrace it, radiate it, and lead with it. The world needs your unique light and leadership now more than ever. Woo! The second tip is collaborate, foster inclusivity. It brings about innovation and loyalty. In my journey as a coach and speaker, I've observed a recurring and powerful trend that can set leaders apart: the art of collaboration. And collaboration, as we know, isn't just about teamwork or brainstorming. It's deeply intertwined with fostering a sense of inclusivity. When we talk about collaboration in the feminine leadership framework, we're not merely referring to getting a team together to discuss a project. We're talking about creating spaces where every voice, regardless of rank, background, or experience, is not only heard but valued. When people feel they are an integral part of the process, when they sense that their contributions have genuine value, they become more invested in the outcome. They feel a deeper connection to the vision, to the mission, and most importantly, to each other. Now, as leaders, it falls upon us to foster the environment. It begins with active listening, with asking open-ended questions, with being receptive to new ideas, and with actively seeking diverse voices. It's not just about co-leading, it's about co-creating. The third tip is lead with love. The heart, our heart is our true strength. In my many, many years of coaching and speaking to inspiring leaders and passionate individuals, I found a singular universal truth. Leadership that stems from the heart is the most impactful. The power of leading with love is transformative, both for the leader and those they lead. When I say lead with love, I don't mean in a romantic sense, but in a deeply compassionate human sense. The love is about understanding, empathy, and genuine concern for the well-being and growth of others. It's about placing people, not projects or profits, at the center of decisions. Think of the most influential leaders you've known or read about. More often than not, their leadership legacy is marked by how they made people feel, by the relationships they cultivated, and by the trust they built. Some might argue that the business world is no place for emotions, but I counter that by saying the most successful businesses are those that recognize and harness the power of human emotions. When employees feel valued and understood and cared for, their loyalty, productivity, and innovation skyrocket. So, as you chart your leadership journey, remember this: the heart is not a weakness, it's a reservoir of strength. Embrace it, lead with it, and watch how it transforms the world around you. The fourth tip is communication. Let others feel heard and be a beacon of understanding and inspiration. The art of communication is not merely in speaking, but in truly listening. To lead effectively, you must master this dual dance of expressing and understanding. Everyone desires to be heard. It's a fundamental human need. And when you as a leader take the time to genuinely listen, you're not only gathering information or insights, you're showing respect, you're acknowledging worth, and you're building trust. When others know that their voices matter, they are much more likely to share openly. While listening is crucial, how you convey your own thoughts, ideas, and feedback is equally vital. It's about clarity, yes, but it's also about inspiration. As leaders, our words really matter. They have the power to motivate, guide, and uplift. When you communicate from a place of authenticity and positive intention, you become a beacon, a source of understanding and inspiration that lights the path forward. In the end, it's through true communication that we build relationships, drive change, and craft legacies that endure. The fifth and final tip is trust in yourself. Listen to your instincts. One theme recurs time and time again, and that is the power of self-trust. It's a compass that often guides us when the path seems unclear, a beacon that illuminates even the darkest corners of uncertainty. Each of us, yes, each of us possesses an innate wisdom, an internal guidance system that whispers insights and nudges us in specific directions. These are our instincts, born from a mix of experiences, understanding, and intuition. Why is self-trust so crucial, especially in leadership? Because it fuels authenticity. When you trust yourself, you act in alignment with your values, beliefs, and vision. It fosters decisiveness, confidence, and resilience, attributes that inspire others and galvanize teams towards shared goals. As you trust in your capabilities and instincts, you'll find that challenges become opportunities, setbacks transform into learning moments, and success is measured not just by outcomes, but by the integrity of the journey. In conclusion, trust in yourself. Let your instincts guide you, even when the path seems veiled in ambiguity. Because it's in that trust that you'll find the clarity, courage, and conviction to forge ahead, crafting ripples that resonate far and wide. Leadership the Feminine Way isn't just a mantra, it's a movement. It's about doing it your way, harnessing your unique strengths and experiences, and making a lasting impact. So, in conclusion, I'm excited to share that I have two gifts for you to further empower and inspire you on this journey. The first gift is my chapter entitled Leadership the Feminine Way from the international best-selling book, The Art of Leadership, compiled by my wonderful colleague, Seema Giri. The second gift is my new book, Simple Wisdom for Super Smart Women, Making It Through Cancer and Other Life Challenges. This book speaks to my cancer journey and how I made it through. And it also applies to any struggle you might be going through. To access both gifts, just go to www.andreawolf.com/WYN gifts with an S. So once again, let me say that again, www.andreawolf with two O's.com/WYN gifts with an S. These are a token of my huge appreciation for your time, engagement, and commitment to growth. So it's time now to embrace your feminine leadership. So stand up, speak out, and shine to light the path for others. Remember, the world is waiting for you. Again, to access both gifts, just go to www.andreawolf with two O's.com/WYN gifts with an S. Can't wait to connect. You are truly amazing, and to your magnificence. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. That was a wonderful speech of leadership in a feminine way.
So I think you have to just to connect with her. She shared a link www.andreawolf.com/wingifts. Our host will be inputting the same in the chat. Please connect with her. She's a wonderful person. So please do connect with her. Thank you. So we will post her questions directly to her as she is not available in this meeting. So let's move on to the next speaker. Who's the next speaker, Melinda?
Yes, our next speaker is Eileen Boyle. Could you please join the next speaker, Eileen Boyle?
Eileen's presentation is next. Could you please join that session? Thank you.